Friday night, I had a soccer game the next morning, and so I had to be at the high school at a certain time to get on the bus and go to the game. But my friend Sam and I, my partner in crime through this, we decided we're going to go out. So here we are, downtown Brea, came out of a late night show, and we're stranded because our friends canceled our plans, and we told our parents we're sleeping over at each other's houses. We're sophomores in high school, so it's like, where do we go? So we kind of have to rely on 24-hour places. We literally went to Denny's and McDonald's and had to buy food so it doesn't look like we're just loitering around there. And so after this, 5 a.m. comes, we're like, okay, let's just Uber back to her house. We Uber to my friend's house. She has cameras, so we have to sneak through like the gate and kind of like make sure the cameras don't see us at a certain angle. We like climb onto her patio, and we have to be on the bench there because we can't knock on the door. Her dad's gonna be like, what are you doing here at 5 in the morning, you know? So there we are waiting for an hour, and like best believe 6 o'clock came on the dot, and we like knocked on the door. So we had to be at the high school at 7, so we had an hour, and we're like exhausted. So we took a nap for 30 minutes, turned into 45 minutes. Where we live, it literally takes Ubers like 15 minutes to show up. So we did that. We're out here rushing. We had no sleep, and we have to get a Red Bull. So we literally took like 2 Red Bulls each, and we're like, okay, let's just chug this down. The Uber finally comes. We're on the way to the high school, and I'm just like freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, like, we're not gonna make it, like, are we gonna make it? I'm just like, okay, positive thoughts only, you know, like, we're gonna make it. And my school's on a hill, so it's like one way up, one way down. As we're reaching the top of the hill, the bus that I'm supposed to be on is like going down. And so I was like, oh my God, like, how am I supposed to get there? So I turned to the Uber driver and I was like, hey, like, can we change the locations on the app because we need to be somewhere else? And he was like, no, you're gonna have to request another one. And we were like, are you serious? And we were like, okay, whatever. So we get off and we're like, should we wait a minute? Because I don't want the same guy, you know? So we were like, you know what, we have no time. We requested another Uber. The same dude comes back. Like, I swear to God, it's the same dude. And I was like, are you serious right now? He like showed up, he's like, oh, welcome back. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you know what, just step on it. Like, I need to be somewhere. And so here we are driving to there, and of course, this man's driving so slow. And I was just freaking out, like, it's gonna be his fault if I don't get there on time. Like, it's all his fault, like, just blaming him for literally my time management. And so we're putting on our cleats in the car, our shin guards. Luckily, we arrive and we literally see the bus, the school bus. And people are still unloading off of it because for my school, it's like all 3 teams go on the bus. So it's like, oh, varsity, JV, and frosh soft goes on the same bus. So here we are, like, just going through it, and I see my coach in the distance, and I don't want to run because cleats and cement, like, I might trip and like eat it. So I'm going up to my coach. I was like, hey, like, I'm so sorry, like, I'm late, like, I knew I had to be on the bus, but our parents couldn't take us, so I had to just Uber here. And she's like, okay, like, but you know the rules, right? Like, you can't play the game the first half. And I was like, yeah, like, I know. And I was like kind of bummed out because like I wanted to play the game now. Like, I literally struggled and I had like a horrible night just to like not play. So I was like, okay, like, it's fine. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a good practice with the energy I don't have because I still want to prove to my coach, like, hey, like, I can still play. So game is starting and game's going on. I'm sitting on the bench and I'm just like, woo, team, trying to like cheer them on, still be supportive. So here I am sitting, and then all of a sudden my coach just like turns to me. She was like, Destiny? I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay. She was like, you can go in. She was like, I'm gonna put you in. She's like, go warm up. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I was like, okay. And so I'm here like sprinting back and forth, trying to get like warmed up. And then I was like, I have like no energy, but all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, like my energy went from like 0 to 100 like real quick. And I was like, okay. I played the game, and I probably one of the best games I've ever played just because I was so like motivated and driven to just like prove myself as a player. I was a starter, so not having that position anymore kind of made me like value it a little bit more and just like be like, I don't know, value sleep more and like being on time and like not lying to my parents about where I am when I'm not supposed to be. Yeah.